Hey planner girl, hey, welcome back to a new video. I don't even know if that intro actually made it. Hey everyone, it's your girl, hey planner girl, hey, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to show you guys my April flip, so grab a snack, come on back, I'll show you what's inside. Well, hello my friends, how are you? Oh, how freaking, it's been awesome. It's been an awesome month of April. I'm jumping. It's been truly awesome, and I can't wait to show you guys. I have my iced cappuccino here from Tim Hortons, made with chocolate milk, and it tastes so good, and it's my go-to. And this is my planner. It's an AVEC. The cover is from Catspresso, and this is my go-to. Can you believe it? April, we're gonna be, well, today is May 1st, and then June, and then guess what? I have to decorate my second AVEC, so I can't wait to get that started and get that going. If I pause the video here and there and I may forget what I'm talking about, please forgive me. I have Baby Bunny on my baby monitor, and I'm always just kind of back and forth, so that's what's up. So if you didn't know, I had a baby in April, and let me tell you what a blessing. She's the cutest thing ever. In my planner, you'll see her being referred to as Bunny. I'm gonna keep her name just for me and for privacy, and I just love her. And I always had this thing with bears, like Baby Bear, and you're such a bear, and you're so cute, you're like a bear. But now, after she's being born, I thought I would have gravitated towards oh, sweet bear, da da da. And yes, but I find myself just calling her a bunny, and I just love her. Okay, so first of all, let's just kind of open it up in case you don't know or you haven't been to my channel. Like I said, this is the AVEC. Instead of doing a washi background, I did a total sticker bomb of all these. I'm gonna be legit with you. I know people get them on Redbubble or whatever. Girl, go on Amazon. We all know how it is. You get packs of stickers, or Temu or Shein or wherever. There's my Tina from Planner Mania, and little burn book and stuff like that. Over here is my vision board dashboard. Sorry, I'm getting so many replies on my phone. And then over here is a 2025 little spot to kind of just love and enjoy. Then over here, I have my month at a glance. I know it's hard to tell, but I use some dot markers to kind of just outline my payday. This is from Coffee Monsters Co. on her Facebook. Didn't fill this out, but I have it filled out on my Hobonichi weeks. Then over here is my word of the day. My penmanship sucks. I don't know. I think in my next AVEC, I'm going to use a different pen. This is my go-to pen for my AVEC. It is just the regular Sharpie pens. I think in my next AVEC, I'm going to maybe use the Uniball one. It's more of a thinner ballpoint. But I do like this thick marker. It's just not looking good. Anyways, so that's done for April, and today is May. And then all these cheeky girls are from the Honeybee Shop way back when kits. I'm pretty sure you can get all the sticker books on her channel. And so cute. So cute. Over here, I suck. I think next AVEC, I'm going to really try and do something different. I was trying to do how I'm feeling and my steps. The steps I can probably go back and obviously find through my phone, but the feels, it's just been, yeah, I don't have, not that I don't have time, it's just I don't think about it. I don't think about writing it down, I guess. Here is my month at a glance for December. Love. This is Sweet Quiet Designs. So everything you'll see is either Sweet Quiet Designs, what do you call it? Shine Sticker Studio. A lot of old school Michael stuff. Happy Scrappy vibe. Dollar store stickers. This is February, and here's my March. I loved how this kind of turned out because I pulled Happy Planner stuff, I know, and some like old school dollar store washi and bando washi, just some random stuffs because it's so hard. Like, I like themes, obviously, if you can't tell. So for March, it's like St. Patrick's Day. Yeah. And then this is April, which is like the birth of like baby. And I'm so like excited. Hold on. I just need to get something. Let me just quickly blur something. I mean, I guess I could just do it on my laptop, but frankly, I don't know. There we go. Okay. So this is April, baby Bunny's birthday, and it's just been like super exciting to use this kit. I've had this kit for like, I don't even know how long. And I've just been super obsessed. I think it was a clearance item from Shine Sticker Studio way back when, and I've just been keeping it. And as you can see, like, some Pipstick stickers in between. I love this tiger. It's just serving everything. It goes with the whole vibe. I love it. And a lot of the washi's from Michaels. And then I'm going to show you May, because I already pre-planned before having the baby, but just in case, like, I wasn't sure. And I'm kind of glad I did, because a lot of focus on baby Bunny for sure. So May is Mother's Day. It's going to be my first Mother's Day. And then June is Father's Day, and it's going to be my husband's first Father's Day. So all Shine Sticker Studio kits. What I'm going to do is use my label maker and fill out some of the holidays that are happening here in Canada. So that's why I did write them in pen, and then I didn't like the way they look, so I covered them up with labels, and I'm just going to go over them. After June, I have my birthdays, and then I have my diary. So what I do, my friends, is on these pages, I write like a full diary of like how the day went, what happened, blah, blah, blah. Okay, here's my January monthly start, my February, March, and here is April. So what this was a scrapbook paper from Amazon, and it was all baby girl theme because I wanted to do my baby book. And what was really cool was I was watching a YouTube video this morning, and I don't think it was Talks from the Heart, but I was watching her videos. So sick. There's a little Boo Boo collection, which I am jumping on Friday. Visit my Instagram so I can like repost the post, and you can figure out who's selling it. I can't tell you off by heart. And anyway, I was watching somebody, Tori on Paper maybe, or I don't know who, but it's funny. Like, I used like this sticker sheet, and I'm sure you can see it, the outline, and I love how she used the word the sticker skeleton, and I was like, holy crap, that's so brilliant. And I did it before, but like for her to call it and name it something, I thought that was pretty cool. All right, so let's get to it. Anyways, like I was saying, it's like the skeleton, the back sticker of the sticker sheet. So I'm gonna try my best to remember, but I'm gonna try. Okay, so first of all, the 1st of April, I was still very, very pregnant. However, I knew like baby was coming in like literally a few weeks. And so, you know, I like to break it down with the day, the temperature, and the weather. These stickers are from Jenna Templeton, which I'm part of her Patreon, and some old school, like just washi, wherever I get it from. And then these are the TV shows I watch. I make my own TV show flags, so that's what that is. All right, then on my page, I like to have a little washi, and I have been so obsessed, you guys, with watching what's in my bag videos. And so I've been watching like a lot of like what's in my bag videos, especially Coach bags. This is like the weather for that day. How insane. It like rained, cloudy, thunderstorm, and snowed. So there was that. Thank you cards. I definitely had some thank you cards to fill out. Over here again, just that Coach stuff, watching what's in my bag videos, memory keeping, my photo journal. I got these like strawberry shortcake stickers from Toys R Us here in Canada. There's going to be like 1 or 2 stores apparently open, but a lot of them are closing. So I got these stickers for like a really good price. And then these are from Pipsticks. What does this say? Oh, I'm so silly. It's YouTube and I wrote what's in my purse. Yeah, obsessed. Okay, got it. This day on Friday, I had a bunch of errands to do by myself. And so I went and I did that. Actually, no. This was myself. And then over here, I had some time to watch a lot of TV. I uploaded a video. My husband and I, we went out. I was very much pregnant. I remember sitting down on a lot of the furniture at Home Depot and or like makeshift furniture, like a pile of 2x4s or whatever. And like the workers being like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm okay." I already talked about this. These are these roller pens from Michaels that you can get. They have like that, their little cart in the middle. It's sort of like a Taylor Swift eras kind of vibe, and I found these. They're okay. You really need a flat surface to do them. Did an ultrasound. I found out my baby's 8 pounds or so. I got really obsessed with Labubu. I saw like no white space stickers when she was opening her blind boxes, and I've seen them, and I'm like, whatever. But I got like really like, man, you know what? I just want one. And I did. And I got one, and I'm pretty sure his name is Baba, right? And it matches, again, my Coach purses and stuff. However, I haven't had time to put her on there. Labubu characters, they're all girls. I watched a mini documentary on them on YouTube, and I watched a bunch of people opening fake ones from AliExpress and like all these different websites. And to me, it's like, if you're going to spend that much money on fakes, like, go on eBay or somewhere and buy like a legit one. Because, and don't get me wrong, like I'm all about AliExpress and like, you know, getting something affordable, but like they're really way off. And I mean, if you really, really want one, just spend the 50 bucks or 60 for Canadians, 50 to 60 for Canadians. Over here, a lot of back pain, a lot of shoulder pain. You know, this was the 8th and I knew baby was coming. Oh, I wanna get this memoir. I saw her on Jimmy Fallon. It was really good. Zarna Garange, I think. She's like a comedian of some sort. Really good. And then I got a bunch of like little things I had to prepare for my diaper, for the baby bag, the hospital bag. Then I went to my parents' house. As you can see, I started to get like just kind of really tired knowing it was happening because I was going to be induced. And so I got my winter tires off and I was really nervous and stuff like that. And then boom, Friday, the hospital. This was the day I was supposed to be induced. So I went there and they gave me this gel and it was like hell. Like it was the worst ever gel. Like it's supposed to create contractions and make me dilated and blah, blah, blah. And oh my gosh, like it was just painful. So then I ended up, I know it looks all fine and dandy, but in my journal pages, I've written it down. And in my weeks, I went to the hospital at 5. I feel like I should write this down here. And I went to the hospital at like 5 p.m. We were supposed to get there at 8 a.m. But then whoever made all the appointments told every family to come in at 8. So then they told us, you know, come in at 5 instead. We have way too many people here, blah, blah, blah. And so 5 p.m. became the gel. And then I went home maybe around like 9 p.m. And then from like, no, sorry, 7. It was 7 p.m. And from 7 to like, I did not even know, like my husband came to bed at 1 a.m. I was like in so much pain, just trying to breathe through the contractions and the labor pains or whatever it's called. I don't know what the hell they gave me. And it was just not computing. It was so awful. I can't even tell you. And so then around 2 a.m., I called triage and they said, you know what, come in. So we got there at Saturday at 2 a.m. and I thought I was going to have the baby. Well, they didn't. They gave me Gravol and they gave me, what's the word? They gave me some like pain medication, Gravol and something, and I slept. And the reason why it says Cobra Kai was because while I was there Saturday, obviously in the morning I woke up, my husband and I, we had like lunch and we watched Cobra Kai and the pain wore off. However, they didn't want to release me. So we got all the hospital bags and all that stuff and jazz. And then boom, I was in labor. I must say, I was in labor what seemed like, if I remember the clock, I was in labor from like 10 p.m. to 7 a.m., something like that, something crazy. And I was watching the clock just go by, but I was in true labor for like 2 hours and 30 minutes. Anyways, baby came at 7:40 a.m. in the morning, which seemed like, I don't know. I couldn't even tell you the time. I was so hopped on drugs. And you know when people are like, oh, when you have your baby, all the pain, of course the pain will disappear because there's not a human being in me on my pelvic bone trying to get out. But then I just totally fell asleep. Like I couldn't remember anything. Apparently people came in, you know, people were feeding the baby, like, you know, with formula or whatever, because I was so out. I was like out like a light. I did wake up, however, and things were good or whatever, and it was good. And it was a total vaginal birth. It wasn't a C-section or anything like that. Monday, I was so happy because like Saturday, like baby came, like it feels like baby came on a Saturday. Baby came on a Sunday. And then 7 a.m. So, you know, we kind of got to like chill, go in our private room, whatever, sleep, da-da-da. It just seemed like a very long process. And then we stayed overnight and I didn't really like the private room. It was so hot. It was like a sauna. It was so warm. So as soon as we got the okay to leave at 1 p.m., we got discharged. Baby was good. I was good. Everything's good. I had an appointment the next day anyway. So I have some like Dollar Tree stickers, just to kind of like, yay, you know. This is from Papery Love. Love her shop. And some Pipstick stickers and things like that. And I watched some TV when we were in the hospital. And over here, as you can see, we just kind of like easing into things. And I had to go to the doctor anyway the very next day. Wednesday, which was so wild to me, I had some things to get. So I went to Walmart by myself. Baby stayed at home with my husband. And it was good. And I have to say, I shouldn't have been driving because I just was still kind of like out of it. But everything was safe. I just went there and I headed home. And then I had to go to the hospital again for another checkup, and baby got discharged with a full clean bill of health. And then this was from the hospital the day we had the baby, or at the nighttime, I don't remember. But my husband said, oh, let's wait for the time 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so he got it on Snapchat, like he snapped a shot. So I put this on Thursday. It obviously didn't happen on Thursday. This was a picture taken on Saturday. My parents came over on the 18th. And then the 19th, just kind of like trying to get her crib cap out of her hair. It was so thick. Little by little, it didn't come out until like the few days later. And yeah, just kind of like easing into things. And, I didn't want my mom to come over. At first I did, but then I was like, no, we have to learn to do this by ourselves. So my husband and I, we like did it ourselves. And you know, we have to feed her every 3 hours. So I brought my mini fridge from work a long time ago. And so we put it in her baby room, which is a lifesaver to keep formula or whatever. And then Tuesday, you know, just kind of filling in things. And it's been really busy, but I have to say I've been finding time to do my planner stuff or enjoy little things. It may not be every day, I guess, for like hours, but I do find time, which is really nice. As you can see, I watched Black Mirror. I love Black Mirror. Signed up for Jenna Templeton's Happy Meal. She has this like new, what do you call it? Like she has this new kit, which is all Miffy. And it's funny because, like, when baby was being born, I just kept thinking of Miffy the bunny, and then lo and behold, Jenna Templeton came out with, like, a kit. Or maybe I already saw it and I forgot. I don't know. But I have some Miffy stickers coming up. So then I started to just kind of fill in things, but then I did a lot of back planning, I think, on Monday. And so on Saturday, I drew this little picture where it's like, I'm sleeping, but I'm awake, or I'm awake, but I'm really asleep. And then Sunday, I was watching Live Files, which is like my favorite conspiracy channel thing. And apparently they want to get rid of Hecklefish, which is like this goldfish animation, which the creator uses his voice or whatever. So I drew that. And then this was like, yeah, let's stop drinking ice caps again, but it's definitely not happening. I love my iced cappuccinos. And then Monday the 28th, I started to get really anxious because I'm like, where the hell is time going? You know what I mean? I just feel like it's just constantly moving way too quickly. It's not about baby growing. It's just about like, holy crap, like she's already 2 weeks and I just feel like nothing is getting done, but things are getting done. It's just weird. It's just wild to me. And if you don't know, I mean, if some of you have a baby, you know, like just getting like their things ready, like birth certificate, health insurance, like just everything under the sun while you're trying to heal. So that was that. I was drinking a lot of tea because I was feeling really cold. And then today, which is actually a Thursday, I was able to make some stickers. I made my Mike and Molly, printed out some Kelly and Mark and Discovery Channel. Yesterday was the first day I finally kind of got out and about. I brought, my mom came over and she looked after the baby while my husband was working. And so I got to get a car wash. I went to Shoppers and picked up my prescription and they had like a discount, family and friends discount. So I got a few things. I got my A&W burger, yum yum. I went to the bank and got some documents and things like that I need for baby. I went to Tim Hortons and bought my mom and my husband and myself like coffee. I went to the dollar store so I can get a really cute bin for baby and haul her like used bottles and so I can bring them downstairs. It was just like a total let's get things going. And I love these stickers from Planner Mania. When I get a chance, I'm going to try and draw them myself. I've just been so like not doing it, but I feel like I can draw these on my iPad or yeah, if anybody knows how I can like recreate it, let me know, I guess. I watched Jimmy Fallon. Jeremy Renner has like his whole book about his snow thing happening again, and I was just like, it, you know, I was just sort of, I don't know, kind of annoyed at that, I guess. I don't know why, but anyways, Pear Bear Plans I ordered from her shop. Love her new stuff. I can't wait for some of her other things to come out. And then here is May, guys. So I already made this. I don't think I did a plan with me, but this is pastel, sorry, not pastel crayons, acrylic crayons. And the kit is from Shine, and the stickers are from either Dollar Tree or Dollar Store. And it's just all about Mother's Day. And I've already decorated a few pages like I like to do. There's the Miffy. I know it's like a really choppy cut job, but that's what I kind of like about the Jenna Templeton. Like, I don't have to run it through my Cricut. It's sort of like scrapbooking. So I just kind of go through everything. And you know, cut and paste. And I print everything out on sticker paper, vinyl sticker paper, so it feels like butter. It's really nice. And I have my watching stuff from Shine, and I got these new labels, guys, from Temu or Shein, and I just love them so much. By the way, if you can hear baby, she's in my arms because she does not want to be put down. So that's why I'm one-handing everything. And then I got some more labels, Kuromi labels, and it's just really nice. I got really obsessed because I was kind of not feeling like these old ones. Like I wasn't feeling this anymore, and plus I'm running out, so that's that. So April, May's pretty much set up. June, I think I have to kind of go through, but that's that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Sorry if it was super fast. I hope you enjoy a little bit of like my birth story, kind of. I don't want to bore you guys, especially if that's not something that you're here for. But yeah, I really love how April turned out. I'm really stoked about May and decorating it and just kind of keeping up with it. It's going to look different. It's going to look different for me. But I am finding time to enjoy baby, obviously pretty much every minute of every day, and still kind of do the things I do, but it just looks a little different. And I try and find little time here and there so I can plan and journal. So that's what's great. And like I said, on these pages back here, this is where I really put my heart out and my feelings out. As of late, it's been a little difficult to sit down and write, so I've been typing up how my day's been going, which are in the pages over here. I don't really want to show you. It's a lot of private stuff, but yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some ideas, and thanks so much for watching. And I'm so happy I was able to kind of bang out a video for April. And I can't wait to make some more videos. All right, friends, have a good day. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.